Hey guys, it's Ivy. Welcome back to my channel, and today I'm going to be doing the coffee book tag. Number 1 is Black. Name a book that was hard to get into but has a lot of die-hard fans. And for that one, I'm going to choose Daughter of Smoke and Bone by Laini Taylor. I did read all 3 books of the trilogy, and I did enjoy Daughter of Smoke and Bone at first. I enjoyed the first half the most. But as the series carried on, I just couldn't stay into it. The plot was very confusing for me, the different characters being different people and the angels and everything, and it just wasn't for me. But boy oh boy, does that series have a lot of die-hard fans. Number 2 is Peppermint Mocha. Name a book or series that seems to get popular around the holiday season, and for that one I'm going to be typical and I'm going to choose Harry Potter, because something about Halloween and Christmas coming just makes me want to read Harry Potter and makes a lot of people want to read Harry Potter. It's very nostalgic. Who wouldn't want to celebrate Christmas at Hogwarts? Number 3 is Hot Chocolate. Name your favorite children's book, and for that one I'm going to have to go Harry Potter again. This is my favorite children's book, but I'll name another children's book that I really like just to give another recommendation, since I did already say this one. For that I'm going to choose Seraphina and the Black Cloak by Robert Beatty. This series is so much fun. It's kind of like she is kind of like a girl Harry Potter, like she's magical and she doesn't know that she is. These children are going missing around this estate that she lives at. Nobody knows that she lives at this estate except for her and her father, and the children start to go missing and she takes it upon herself to go and find all these missing children. 4 is Double Espresso. Name a book that keeps you on the edge of your seat from start to finish. Oops. Caraval by Stephanie Garber. Literally, this book had me so gripped. Like, throughout the course of the story, when things happen in Caraval, you don't know if it's real life or if it's part of the show. So the entire time I just could not figure it out, and it had me just flipping the pages to try and like get to the bottom of that mystery. Definitely had me on the edge of my seat the entire time. 5 is Starbucks. Name a book that you literally see everywhere, and for that one I'm going to choose The Hate You Give by Angie Thomas. And I really need to buckle down on myself and pick this one up because it is on everybody's radar. Angie has a new book coming out this year. This one is about the Black Lives Matter movement. It is about Star, who is torn between the 2 worlds that she lives in, her prestige school life and then her not so great neighborhood life. She witnesses a cop shoot one of her friends, so I really need to get to this because I see it everywhere, I hear about it everywhere. It's been on the New York Times best-selling list like for an entire year, so I'm the one missing out. 6 is The Hipster Coffee Shop. Name a book by an indie author that you really enjoy. For that one I'm going to choose Vampire Girl by Karpov Kinrid. I love their books. They're so amazing. I actually have a review of Vampire Girl, which I will leave linked down below if you want to go check that out. Definitely don't miss out on that series because it is so amazing. 7 is Oops, I Accidentally Got Decaf. Name a book that you were expecting more from. For that one I'm going to choose Want by Cindy Pon. This book is about the world is like polluted, and the rich people can survive the pollution because they have these suits that help them breathe and the poor don't. Our main character Jason is determined to change the way that those things are, and I was really excited for this book. This is one of my most anticipated releases last year because come on, this cover is amazing, right? It was kind of slow burn for me. Like, I enjoyed it. I think I gave it like a 2.75 stars. If you want to know my rating on that, my Goodreads is linked down below. There wasn't as much action as I was hoping for. The chapters were really long, and by the time I finished a chapter I was like, there's nothing here that's gripping me to keep me going on to the next chapter. So I could put this book down like a lot, and for me that's not a good sign, because when I finish a chapter I should want to read that next chapter, even though I'm like, okay, I'm done reading after that chapter, but I'm not really, because it left me on a cliffhanger. It was just a very slow burn book for me. I was expecting a lot more action from this. 8 is Perfect Blend. Name a book that has the perfect blend of bitter and sweet. For that one I'm going to choose Mockingjay by Suzanne Collins. Even though this book is mostly just bitter, I think the ending wraps up the series very nicely, and it's very sweet because we finally got to see Peeta and Katniss be happy and lead a happy life. For that reason alone, like the way it was wrapped up very nicely and very sweet. Because after 3 books of just fucked upness, like getting this sweet ending with Peeta and Katniss was just so good. So that's why I chose Mockingjay. 9 is Green Tea. Name a book that is quietly beautiful. And I think pretty much every single one of you, if you've read this series, will agree with me. The Raven Boys by Maggie Stiefvater. Not just the Raven Boys alone, the entire series of the Raven Cycle. Her writing is so beautiful and so lyrical and just so delicious and delightful, and Blue's family is so awesome, and I would love to be a part of Blue's family, and I just thought everything about this is just so beautiful, the entire story. Finally, 10 is Chai Tea. Name a book that makes you dream of far off places. For that, I'm going to choose The Court of Mist and Fury by Sarah J. Maas because I'm dreaming of Valaris. Who isn't? Okay, the art, the music, everything is just so delightful and beautiful and sweet, and I'm dreaming of Reese. Okay, I want Reese to take me to Valaris. I don't know anybody who's read this book and isn't dreaming about going to Valaris and being swept away there by Rhysand. It's just so good. It's just so good, and it's definitely far off. It's fantasy. It doesn't really exist. I mean, we can all dream it does, right? So definitely Valaris. There you guys have it. That is the coffee book tag. If you guys like this video, please give it a big thumbs up and subscribe down below. Thank you all so much for watching. And if you want to do this video, I tag you to do it. I hope you all have a beautiful day. Bye!